Hey, easy. Yeah, I woke up, was around for a couple hours, and I took a sleep. Woke up about an hour ago. Is it all the granite that's here? Isn't there a better spot? Like, there should be granite golems. I'd prefer to harvest the mother lode. Is there not granite golems here? Hi, Vasora. I prefer granite golems. Ah, okay. Yeah, over there. Alright, before I trek over there, I guess I should at least see if I am correct about harvesting rates for me. It is double XP, yes, for the whole week, starting today. All right, yeah, it looks like I'm high enough. I'm high enough crafting level to harvest granite at a reasonable rate. Good, because my minimum gather was 3 instead of 1. Oh, there was a 1, but still. Yeah, that's a reasonable rate. Around 10 on average. Okay, good. How close am I to max level? 100 is max. So I'm halfway there. No real rush. I mean, I can open it. You can't tell a difference. Even my roommates couldn't. I have it open right now. Can't tell a difference. Nope. Closed, open, closed, open. It opens by a slit. My left eye is so small that any bit of swelling makes it where there's no difference between it being open and closed. But it hurts to have it continually open, so I just have it closed. What happened to my eye? I'm not really sure. Sty, I think. I slept on my pillow without having a pillowcase on it. And apparently that caused it. In the same goddamn eye, too. As I had one last time. No, the eye itself is fine. It's my eyelid is swollen. It's just my eyelid. The eye itself is perfectly fine. Saw my face on whose stream? I got nothing in my eye. It happened because I slept on a fucking pillow without having a pillowcase on the pillow. That's it. It's a brand new pillow. Or not brand new, but new-ish. I have no idea why I got it from a pretty much new pillow. Like, I have no idea. Not a clue. Just my bad luck, I guess. And I've been getting a shit ton of bad luck lately. Whatever. Because the pillowcase was in the wash.
Sounds like someone's a grumpy pants. Do you want a hot dog?
When you're tired, you don't tend to think about it. My pillow is brand new. The yellow pillow I threw away. And no, I did not dig. I don't even do that shit. If there's anything that did it, it's probably my hair is long enough that it got into my eye. Maybe that's what did it. Maybe my hair got into my eye and that's what caused it. If anything, that's probably the most sound solution, or the most sound reason, is that my hair is just long enough that it got in my eye. I mean, I just took a shower. I don't even know what this whole monkeypox thing is about. Yeah, I don't have a compress.
It's a spicy sandwich.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated against smallpox. At least I think I am. We had some ice packs, but they were taken out of the freezer because I haven't had to use them in a while. And I don't really know where they are. Oh well. It's not a standard vaccine? Oh. I have all the standard vaccines. Except for the COVID one. I need to get that sometime. Just haven't really had the opportunity to do so. Where the heck is the... confectioner, warehouse, vault. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. What was I looking for? Yeah, the vault's what I was looking for. Although I'd prefer to refine the granite before I dumped it. Is there not a refinery in Granite Hills? There's an essence circle. Huh. Doesn't look like there is. Oh, no, there it is. I found it. Stoneworking. It's way over there. Okay. Yeah, I only had two bouts of COVID. The first one and the fourth one. They say it's coming out again, but I don't know. They say it is, but yeah, I've literally heard of nobody who currently has it, so. If it is out, it's in very select areas. Alright. What are they calling this new one, though? Did they put a name to it? Because the last one was Omicron. What's this new variant called? P93 Alpha 22? Yeah, Omicron was weak shit. It's called Sigma. Sigma balls. Har har. Yeah, Omicron was a weird variant. It's like it couldn't even decide what it was. There we go. Might as well just publicly store it for the moment. That one trip only gave me 104 spell shards. Oh, there's already stuff in this, huh? Okay. Fair enough. The animation together from small mode, the same as a biped. I use a pickaxe, but it's an invisible pickaxe. Because unlike a biped, a dragon doesn't use tools. Bipeds have to have a tool for everything. They don't exactly use the full biped animation either. Because the regular biped animation actually has them using the pickaxe like a proper pickaxe. They swipe a couple of times, and then they mine it normally. But, yeah. Kutit is not designated a full biped. Otherwise, it would also change my inventory, which it doesn't. Kutit is simply just a shape change. I'm still a dragon. So, I just have altered animations, which they could use a little work, to be honest. I love that transformation. Dragons came before. That's the lore. Dragons are the first life form in Istaria. They came before. They're the oldest, like, the living races came after the dragons. There is a bit of lore that I'm trying to figure out. Because it was kind of lost to me a little bit. There's apparently a great schism that happened, which made it where dragons can no longer grow naturally. And if you're like, what do you mean, can't grow naturally? As in, a dragon, just by itself, regardless of age, will stay a hatchling forever. They have to go through the rite of passage to prepare themselves for becoming an adult and craft themselves a new body. It's essentially an artifact that you make using crystals and essences and various things. You craft, like, the core of your being. And this object that you craft, this relic, allows you to transform your body as a dragon into an adult dragon. And there is one that allows you to do it to a ancient as well. The ancient quest is really hard. I'll do the werewolf quest sometime soon. I'm getting up to that point. Are they having any... They've been having updates. Luna's been very, very busy. Not really. MMOs have double XP events all the time. Nah, Luna has a boyfriend. I'm trying to get up to at least 60 crafting. I prefer getting up to 70. Once I get up to 70 crafting, I can stop for a while. Wow, these nodes are far and few between, aren't they? Right, because I haven't filled my inventory yet. This is not a really good gathering spot. Where the heck are all the nodes? It does feel like there's far fewer of them here than there should be. Oh, there's one. I feel like there should be, like, with how this place looks, you would think there'd be double the amount of nodes that there currently are. Especially since it's kind of out of the way. Nope, there's no level boosts. From the loyalty shop, I think there's a 20% XP potion. But that's all. I am stupid! Creamy 4 cheese ready rice. Come on, there it goes. Oh. I was moving too far forward, so the animation kept canceling. You know what, I'm just going to go to the other place. The nodes here aren't worth gathering. Let's see. Optimal skill, yeah. Optimal skill is 650. My current skill is 535. Okay. Hey, leveled up. Oh, there's Lunar. Hello. How's you? Watching my stream while they draw, apparently. What do you mean, need to check my Discord more? Anyway. So yeah, I should go to that place. I could go to that place. There we go. Oh, Discord. I am not. 120 degrees is the maximum temperature of water. It'll never go above. It literally can't. Water can only sustain a temperature of 120 degrees. If it ever gets above 120 degrees, it becomes superheated. And the next, any bit of anything that touches it will cause it to instantly turn into steam. Yes, I'm talking about liquid state. It turns immediately to steam at above 120. Yeah, water can get above 120. I'm talking about in a liquid state, obviously. Yes. Because steam is like 200 fucking degrees. Easy. Steam is not water. Steam is a gas. Technically. I don't even know anymore if it's F or C for the boiling point. I just know that 70 degrees is a temperature I'm comfortable at, and 92 degrees Fahrenheit is fucking hot. I really hate the fact that we have two different systems for temperature. Yeah, America uses Fahrenheit and the imperial system. Which I find stupid because metric is better. I will fully agree. Metric is better in every aspect. Imperial just doesn't make any fucking sense. Which is hilarious because we both have the centimeter. But it's not... we use centimeters. But it's like the only metric we use. Like, we use centimeters and inches, like, interchangeably. But, like, I don't even remember off the top of my head exactly how many centimeters are in an inch. I think it's like 2.2 or something. It's a very oddball number. Yeah, America uses both systems. It's just when it comes to metric, pretty much the only things we use is centimeters. For certain measurements. That's really it. Because it's a little more precise in using inches most of the time. Inches are such an imprecise measurement, it's not even funny. We don't even quality control our fucking measuring devices, which I find hilarious. Like, you could go to several different stores, pick up a bunch of tape measures. Like, I saw a post on this that a person got a bunch of tape measures just to compare them between each other, and they were all off by a little bit. Every single one of them was off slightly. And I'm not referring to the measurement themselves. The measurement themselves were fine. It's the measurement of the end to 0 was off. Some of them had extra, some of them had less. The measurement on it was fine. The rest of it was not. Just saying, if you took several different tape measures to measure the same thing, and you measured from the little hook on it, if you measured from the hook, you would get a slightly different measurement. Not by much, but enough. Like, I know for engineering in particular, it is very, very bad. Where am I? Okay. Not as far up as I thought. Okay. I was wondering what that was. That's the ocean. I know that there is a... I forgot exactly what the term is called. But I know that in engineering, being off by even a slight amount is horrible when it comes to big projects. Like, I remember this story about a stadium that somebody built. They were off on the blocks making the foundation of the stadium by, like, 1/8 of an inch. Really, really tiny. They were off by almost a full... They were off by, like, 6 inches at the very end. Because of how each 1/8 of an inch added up for the entire length of the stadium. And so they were off by a decent margin when they got to the other side. I don't think they had to redo everything, but they had to... It was an expensive mistake. Because I think they had to move all the blocks forward a little bit and put, like, a filler on the outside. Otherwise, it wasn't going to fit. It was just a mess. Nickel golem. So confused of what that even is. Nickel. If I was feeling better, I'd be playing Dota. Okay, Lunar. Where the heck am I? Okay, I'm heading in the right direction. It's just a lot of fucking ground to cover. I kind of expected more people to be on. I mean... There's 34 people on. I actually expected around 70. I mean, this is a good time to start, if any. Breeze through the early game. It should pick up soon. It's getting to after... It's 5:30, so it's getting to after work hours. Most people that play this game are American. And no, everyone who plays isn't already max. There's actually such a thing called Grandmaster Crafter. And that's an achievement unto itself. Searching by levels. Yeah. Even those that are maxed in combat are still not maxed in crafting rating, as you can see. No one knows what the numbers mean? Max level's 100. Anything above that means you're multi-classing. Rich granite exposure. There we go. Gather that for a little while. What do you mean A rating, C rating? They can put this game on Steam. They don't wanna. Which I find really dumb. They had concerns about splitting the player base, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. That's not how it works. You can link. Like, if you made a new edition of this game, you can simply link it to the current edition of the game on Steam. Hell, you can replace it even. You can literally, if you make a new version of the same game, you can link it to the exact same store page. You can straight up replace it if you want to. You're not splitting the community, period. When you actually come out with the Unity version of this game, you can straight up replace it. Oh wow, that node did not last as long as I thought it was going to. I mean, look at like Arcade. They re-released the game 8 times, and they still got shit tons of people. Gullible, very fucking gullible people. Are they actively working on a Unity version? In their part-time, yes. They work on it now and then. It is something they're actively developing, but they're focusing more resources, what little they have, on trying to fix the current game. It'd be much easier for them to import a game that they're happy with, rather than something they're not. I bought in 6 out of the 8 times. Thankfully, the last 2 times didn't cost me a penny. It was free. Actually, I think the last 3 times didn't cost me anything, because I already bought it before. Simply using the same account was able to get me in for free. I think. But whatever. I am completely done with Arcade, and I think the rest of my guild is as well. we're done with it. They can't figure the fucking game out. It's just been a money grab after money grab after money grab after money grab. Money grab. That's all it is. No, we've completely given up. We don't need put it this way, on my guild's Discord, we don't even have an arcade section anymore. We took that off. What do they currently have running? Lost Ark, Ark Survival Involved, Minecraft, Ashes of Creation, not active, of course. Call of Antia, whatever that is. Conan Exiles, Pantheon, Satisfactory, Space Engineers, World of Warcraft, Valheim, V Rising. That's it. Heck is Call of Antia? Okay, even they don't know. There's nothing in there. No, Lost Ark can go suck my nuts. Lost Ark's a shit game. Pay to win bullshit. The works. I played Satisfactory. Nobody liked it. Also, it's wasn't working too well on this computer. I don't know why, but certain games, my computer doesn't like to stream them. And I was having issues. Like No Man's Sky, for instance, was having issues when streaming it, and I don't know why. I might just have to downscale when I stream that? I don't know. What do you mean? I'm level 66 in Istaria. What are you talking about? My level's up here. I am level 66 and 54 crafting. I'm trying to get my crafting level equal to or above my combat level. What do you mean? Level being top left is normal. Also, I can click on myself and see it right here. Well, not necessarily. So the way it works in this game is there is little to no actual loot drops for gear. Gear that drops off of mobs is worthless for the most part. There is blighted gear that can drop, but most of it's garbage. Late game is all about crafting. Late game gear is all crafted. Almost nothing comes from monster drops except for ingredients. Either recipes, like all the, I think tier 5, 6, 7, and 8 all come from monsters. Tiers 1 through 4 they put into shops so that to make the early game easier, because it used to all be monster drop only, which was very frustrating. The big thing with crafting is literally just the ability to make anything efficiently with using the least amount of materials. Also, it's, as you can see here, like this savage socketed aquamarine tipped dragon claw. It says tech capacity 2 slots. That's because this is a level 57. So this is a level 57 adventure level minimum Dragon Claw. Like, I am over leveled for this claw, just a little bit. It has the Deadly 3 effect, which makes it where my spells deal +9 damage, delay adjusted. It's basically +9 base damage. It's, or I guess, okay, +9 DPS. Whatever the DPS of the spell is, it's +9, which means it just makes my spells hit generally a lot harder. And +30 attack skill, which is just modifier for accuracy. That's all that means. So the 2 out of 2 slots. One is a socket, where I have a gem currently in it, and the other is the deadly effect. A higher tier claw made of more expensive and higher crafting level requirement materials will have more slots, up to a total of 4 slots. Stuff that's like level 90 plus can have 4 slots on it to put enhancements in. Having 4 techs on your gear is insane. They have to be different techs. You can't put 4 of the same thing on there, of course. Like, if you make, say, a power scale, you can't put plus power on it. But you can put anything else you want. Typically, people like flight speed. Flight speed modifier is amazing. Just getting around quicker. You could do, if you like crafting a lot, you could do carry weight. Otherwise, late game people usually just have a bunch of different scales that they use for their dragons. They'll have combat scales specifically geared toward bosses when they fight them, scales that are good for crafting, and so on. Like, you can have a set of scales that all they do is boost the stats required for crafting. There's even crafting specific stats. Yeah, I fly very slow. The only flight speed modifier I currently have is Gift of Velocity, and it only adds 8. Oh, sweet. There's nothing else in this building? Oh, it's loading. Oh shit, there's a ton of granite brick in this building. Someone had a bunch of brick left over. Okay, I'll go refine that. Someone saved me the trouble. They're public storage structures, if you're wondering. Why I'm able to do that. There we go. Not actually. A dragon's hands are very similar to a biped's. Also, in a pinch, they can morph, well, as an adult, they can morph down into a biped form. Ah, damn it, Golem, go away. Move you away from the exposure. Yeah, I'll just gather from the golems as it's here. They pretty much count as a rich exposure by themselves anyway. They're resource golems, they're only level 47. What's the most difficult content in this game? Anything late game. Like, put it this way. Higher level mobs will utterly destroy me. I mean, hell, I think there was that one mob that I'm like, oh, it's only level 70, I can take it. 2 shots me. Max level's 100. It's a journey to get there. Okay, this drink went flat finally. How long have I been playing? On and off for a couple of years. I've been taking my sweet time with this game. If you start playing right now, how long would it take for you to hit max level? Not long. Maybe a few weeks. Like, maybe a month. Depends. Are you going to be playing as a biped or a dragon? It'd be a lot easier as a dragon. As a biped, you're going to have issues. Yeah, we must abuse the double XP. Yes, indeed, Lunar. Why do you think I'm crafting? So I can get my crafting level up to par. When you get max level... Yeah, well, to go raiding and stuff, you would just ask in the Discord. You'd be like, at Chaos, can we have a regular raid going? And see if you get people. You probably will. Punishing on death like EQ? Yes, kinda. Every time you die, you get a debuff. And I think you lose XP, I'm not certain. But you don't lose XP beyond, like, your current level. I think you lose XP on death. I'm not actually sure. But death in this game is very annoying, because you get a longer and longer debuff. And you have to wait for your death points to go down. What do you get for raiding? Weapon, armor cores, stuff like that. Okay, this golem's annoying me. Just die already. You know what? Let me look specifically for Reklar, because that's the only epic I can name off the top of my head. Reklar. Okay, yeah. General Reklard Plaguebearer is the guy's name. He is level 150. He has 435,000 HP, tier 6. Warlord of the Withered Aegis, was once a dragon general. Greater epic undead dragon. His special loot is Epic Token, Large Epic Crate, Medium Epic Crate, Plague Crate, which is personal loot, Plague Essence, Reklar Plaguebearer Pet, Reklar Wing Membrane, and Severed Head of Reklar. And the general loot he drops is like Master Die Kits, Corroded Thornwood items, Corroded Dragon Scale items, Adamantium. Corroded Amantium items. Antiquated Breastplate, Ancient Bezifarian Crown, Adamantium Metal Nugget. Yeah, it's just general stuff for a tier 6. Yeah, most of that's just general loot for a tier 6 monster. They'll drop alongside his special loot. Like the Reklar's Wing Membrane, let's see, what's that do? It's a resource. Not sure what it's for. Plague Essence. Not sure what it's for. What's in the Plague Crate? Does not say. Okay. Yep, so it says here, a good Reklar group contains a healer, a boon caster, and 3 to 5 plus damagers. Without Primal Boon buff, you literally cannot deal damage to Reklar. Primal Boon is only castable by dragons. So you kill Reklar's minions to gather ethereal shards. Those shards are fuel for the spell that only dragons can cast, and they have to cast it on their party. Reklar uses Gold Rage, which is a triple slash that lowers your primal resistance, and has Paralyzing Breath, which is an AoE stun. And Plague Breath can instantly kill you. So you have to make sure to revive your party members. Yeah, Plague Breath can dispels anywhere between 2 and 4 buffs, as well as deal notable damage. Yeah, his abilities are Paralyzing Breath, Plague Breath, Soul Devour 5, Terrifying Roar, Bite 5, Gale Wind 5, Gold Rage 5, Ravage 3, Silver Strike 10, Snarl 5, Staggering Howl 2. Really? Only 2? Okay. Tail Whip 5, Drulker's Focus 5, Determination 5, Refreshing Breeze 5, which is a healing spell, Fearlessness and Insomnia, which are passives. I have no idea what those are. That's just one of the epics. There's many different ones. They require a minimum of like 5 people to defeat. So they are proper raids. Just not like Guild Wars 2 raids where it's like 500 people. I don't know. Guild Wars 2, I lost faith in it just because of the last update being so meh. It didn't add anything. I was so looking forward to legitimate stuff. Like, we had mounts. We had fucking mounts in the last one. And this new one is just like, here, have a little floaty thing that doesn't really do anything, and have a boat. And the boat's cool, but what about this floaty thing that makes my glider a little better? My pointless glider, because I have a flying mount. I got a fucking flying mount. What do I need glider upgrades for? I'll give WoW a try, alright? I'm not paying for a sub for WoW. I refuse to. I refuse to give WoW any money. I straight up refuse. Yeah, I know, B-Duck. It does look like that. Although, to be honest, that Sona that I have isn't even mine, technically. It's a relatively not modified avatar that anybody can buy. I only modified mine slightly. Huh? No. If you're referring to the drawing, yeah, that's based on the avatar, sure, but doesn't look anything like it, honestly. She put her own spin on it. Although I think the art that she did was way overpriced. Way overpriced. I was expecting 4 artworks for that price. She gave me 1. I was expecting 3 or 4. Not just 1. I got ripped off. Like, seriously, does this look $250 worth? This is not $250 worth. Like, these scenes right here were supposed to be separate scenes. Like, a front view and a back view were supposed to be their own picture. The view where I'm seen sitting down on something, you know, it's invisible, was supposed to be its own picture. This is literally just a character sheet. This, as it is just a character sheet. The extra view being there was supposed to be its own separate picture. I got fucking ripped off. I checked on everything. I paid ahead of time. Well, like, I paid in full. I should have only paid partial. But I paid in full. I mean, there was other stuff going on, but whatever. Sorry. I have a contract? I wish. I feel bad that I got ripped off. Like, for 250 bucks, you would expect at least 3 separate pieces of artwork, not one. Also, remember it took 6 months? Had to have Bethy talk to her and basically make sure I wasn't getting scammed. I mean, part of it was my fault, sure. I'll freely admit it was my fault that it took 6 months. What caused the eye infection? Maybe my hair getting into my eye while I'm sleeping, I'm thinking? I don't know, really. That's what we're guessing at the moment. I have no idea. All I know is I fell asleep without the pillowcase on my pillow. I woke up and that was happening. Yeah, you can't really wash the pillow themselves, sadly. The one I currently am using is a gel pillow. Took a bit of getting used to, but it's pretty nice. It stays cool. I wanted one of those purple pillows, but they're impossible to find. Yes. I didn't have a... Only reason I didn't have a pillowcase on it, because remember when Joel... No, that was doing... Well, Joel came into my room and had me clean up. So yeah, my room is pretty clean right now. That's when all that got stacked up. Everything was clean. Like, literally everything was cleaned and stuff. How long ago was that? A few days ago. Wasn't very long, like last week. My pillow only didn't have a case on it for like one night. No, I simply got tired. Oh, I'm out of space. Okay, I was wondering why I stopped harvesting. That's my pillow. What do you mean, without the cover? Oh. I don't know. Looks pretty white to me. That was a little bit of something on it, I suppose. But it looks mostly like hair. I have noticed I tend to drool when I sleep. That could be it. Even then, I think it's on the reverse side, so... Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking it just some hair oil got in my eye. That's the only thing I can think of. Only thing that makes any sense. I do need to take, I do need to wash my hair more often. Ooh, leveled up. Yes, it's not going to take long at all to level. Just get like 3,000 or so of these. Actually, you don't even need that much. You ever seen a dog dig at the ground? That is the animation that they're using. I'm digging at the ground. I'm digging at the golem. It's a resource golem. It's made of granite. Yeah, those golems are like a rich exposure by themselves. Why are you doing this during double XP? To get crafting experience. I did gather materials in advance. What do you think they did the last time I was on? I gathered a whole bunch of... Let me look at my vault here. Yeah, I gathered 3,000 glowing essence. As you can see right here. What do you make with it? Spells. I'm crafting a bunch of spells. Honestly, when it comes to spells, I'm very behind. Like, my Promote Intellect is level 2. My Ignore Mysticism is level 2. My Promote Vitality is level 2. My True Grit is level 4. I should be using level 4 spells. I'm only able to craft up to tier 3. I am far behind when it comes to crafting. Like, I am high enough level, I should be using tier 4, if not tier 5. Can you buy them from other people? Yes. If other people make them for me, I can do that. But what's nice about crafting your own spells is... Here, I'll show you. So, create item. Let's say spell. So, let's go with Prime Bolt 4. Prime Bolt 4, I do not have the minimum skill to make. I can use Prime Bolt 4, but you see it requires Obsidian Spell Shard and Bright Essence Orb. I do not have the minimum skill required to make this. I'm 40 off. If I can make this if I go to the appropriate workbench that allows me to do it. Because workbenches give a plus to skill. I would have just enough if I went to at least a tier 3 workbench. Maybe a tier 2 would work too. But anyway, techniques available. So these are the techniques I currently have. As you see, I go from 1 to 3. So I could have spell accuracy 3 attached to it. And let's say primal spell damage 3. So including all these ingredients, like Ice Golem Shard, Jasper Golem Chip, Redden Hatchling Leg Hair, and also Glowing Essence Orb alongside the Bright. These technique added ingredients will give this spell plus 100 attack skill chance to hit, and just deal more damage. So this will have a 19.58 DPS. Without the damage, it's a 15.21 DPS. Well, that's the issue. In order to get the materials, like to get the basic materials, like the spell shards or the essence, you have to have the crafting level to even to get the materials. That's why I'm working on granite right now. Because I was working on slate the previous day because I couldn't harvest granite at a reasonable rate. I had to up my dragon crafting by like 10 levels in order to do so. I was way behind with dragon crafting. I'm at 55 now. What do you mean? Better gem combinations from... What are you talking about? Are you talking about crystals? Can you re-explain what you're talking about, please? I missed it. Oh, the stuff you put in the spells, wouldn't your spells be stronger? No. So, like I said, for an example, my Prime Bolt. Although, to be fair, I would probably use Enhanced Prime Bolt. Where is it? Improved. Okay, Improved Prime Bolt. I only have 1 and 2. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait. My Prime Bolt 4, which I have access to. I need a workbench to even make it in the first place. to put the techniques into it, I have to have the techniques known. These techniques. Yeah, well, yeah. The techniques themselves can only be applied during creation. In order to apply techniques to it, I have to actually craft it myself. If somebody else makes a spell, they have to put their own techniques into it. I can't put mine into it post creation. Most techniques cannot be applied post creation. Only a few can. And they're usually a little pricey. It's not that complicated. Like here, like this, like these ingredients here are simply the ingredients for the technique. But there's no skill requirement for them. I have to be able to make this myself, but like the obsidian spell shard, I could make the obsidian spell shard right now. The issue is it's going to take me bloody fucking forever to make obsidian. And if I make the spell shards with my current level of crafting, I would have to use a high level bench, because if I don't, I'm only going to make a couple of them. Because I'll be making them extremely inefficiently. You have to craft everything late game. Nothing comes from mob drops. Or, sorry, other way around. You have to craft everything yourself when it comes to late game for equipment. Absolutely everything, like past tier 5, is crafted yourself. Or by somebody else. Good gear does not drop off of mobs. Broken gear drops off of mobs. And only broken gear. Broken gear or their recipes. Like, the recipes are what you're looking for. Recipes are the only good monster loot other than their parts, which can either be sold or turned into horde or whatever. Like, there's monster parts that are just used for technique recipes, there's monster parts that are used just for selling, and there's monster parts... well, not monster parts, but monster loot that is only good for putting in your horde. Or given to dragons to put in their horde if you're not a dragon yourself. Primal health? What do you mean? This right here? It's just a heal spell. It heals for a flat amount. Jeez, I need Primal Health 4. I need a teched up Primal Health 4 spell. This is holy shit. Adventure level 32. Holy moly, this is outdated for me. It also heals like nothing. What? Am I not near the stoneworking pedestal? Okay, now I am. Alright. I'm gonna get like 1,000 of these shards, so like a few more trips. Okay. There's both. What do you mean, why not have a trainer? Okay, so there's both. So, in the game, up till tier 4-ish, there are NPCs you can buy spells from. armor and spells you can buy from that are just NPCs, but only up to level 40. After level 40, you need to learn to craft stuff for yourself. There's only 3 Imperial spell vendors in the game. Because everything past that point you either have to get from another player. I have, like, that's what the consignment is for. The consignment allows people to put, like, their, tier 5 and up spells onto the auction house and people can buy them for a few silver. Silver is typically the main currency anything sells for. Everything sells for about 2 to 8 silver. Because silver is the primary currency. Obviously, you will very rarely ever sell or buy anything for gold. As you can see, I only have 1.4 gold. That's it. I have 1 gold. I technically have 1,468 silver. Because it's 1,000 of each. So right now, my total coins, I have 1.4 million coins. Which is nothing. Like, I'm poor. I have to go and, like, monster mash for a while in order to get a bunch of parts that I can sell. I have noticed, though, and I appreciate it, is that broken items that are higher tier, like broken items, like level 40 plus, sell for a lot more than I gave them credit for, like 3 silver per. I'm like, okay, I'm not destroying these anymore. I can throw them at the pawnbroker for some mad money. Yeah, so the line philosophy is dated. That's why because this game used to be EverQuest style, pure EverQuest. Even tier 1 recipes were mob drop only. Tier 1. They made it so that tiers 1 through 4 are part of vendors, with only a select few recipes being mob drop. Like, Primal Burst is mob drop only, but there's only 3 levels of it in the game to begin with. I currently only have level 1. Primal Burst is a nice little primal damage spell that hits 3 times. Primal Strike, same boat, also mob drop only. And it's the same thing. It hits twice. Basically, one's a triple hit, the other one's a double hit. I don't use them very often, because they're outclassed by my basic spell. Because Primal Burst is one of the highest damage spells in the game. That isn't a legendary spell. Legendary spells are absurd, since they have their own animation. Nah. I could play as a hunter in Guild Wars 2 and try to tame every pet. Like, that's a legit thing you can do, but meh. Now, Guild Wars 2, the main thing that, like, the grindy thing that I did was getting a flying mount. That was annoying. What do you mean 10 FPS? I'm running at 42 FPS. And my stream is definitely not... And my stream is running at 57.9 FPS, so... The graphics are fine. They aren't super fancy, but... I don't like WoW as a company. If they were owned by somebody, if they were owned by anybody other than Blizzard, maybe. And yes, I meant Blizzard as a company. Oh, that's why I stopped harvesting. I was full. Alright. Oh, did the merger actually go on through? Huh, I guess I might be more interested then. If the merger actually went through. I said I would give it a try. Especially if Blizzard's no longer a thing. Thank fuck. Talk about a company going downhill fast without a... I was gonna say without a paddle, but that doesn't quite apply. Oh yeah, I mean, they got bought out. Blizzard's still their own company because it's their copyright. But, yeah. The fact they're owned by Microsoft now, that's pretty good. I wonder if that means Blizzard titles are going to be added to the Microsoft store. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Blizz. They used to be a really good company, and then they just went off the deep end all of a sudden. I don't know. I did actually like Heroes of the Storm. I just didn't like how they did their pricing. Like, it's fine to sell skins and other things, but I didn't like the fact that you had to buy the individual heroes. Although, thankfully, the way the game is played, like, you didn't... Like, for me, I got all the specialists. I was a specialist player. Like, I only played specialists. And of course, they recently made it where they're no longer considered specialists. They're now their own thing. I'm like, dude, I liked specialists. It meant that this was a unique character with its own unique niche. Like the Spider Queen person who threw spiders at people and made nests and all that. The guy that could mind control people. Another specialists. What the fuck is a specialist? A specialist was any character without their own niche. They were unique. Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I think the biggest loss and why I kind of didn't care excuse me. And why I didn't really care about going back was that they changed that. I was an Abathur player. The main hero I played in Heroes of the Storm was Abathur. I loved playing Abathur. I didn't know enough about the other heroes to ever use his other ultimate. I just used the ultimate that made it where you summoned a giant monster. No, I was always aggressive with Abathur. I would hop into a bush in the lane that nobody else was in and just passively push it while the rest of my team was fighting the other two lanes. And just hope that they don't attack me. What's really nice with Abathur is the ability to just teleport wherever you fucking want. So it's like, they know I'm here. Zoop! Off I go! Just gotta make sure I recognize that I'm being attacked quickly, because you do not take much damage to die as Abathur. You straight up die in like 2 hits. Well, you sit your main hero in the lane to passively push it, yes. While you're doing that, you're using your mind control drone thing to attach to your teammates, switching between them to harass the enemy, heal them with your shield, and just generally be this annoying threat that keeps poking them in the face that they can't fight back against. Because Abathur basically counts as a second hero. Especially once you get your ultimate and you have your big guy. The big guy, you spawn in a lane, have it farm for a little while, mind control it. Because if you use the mind control thing on your monster that you summon, you can actually control it, and then you can participate in the fight as an actual 5th hero instead of this invisible 5th hero. And they did nerf it, unfortunately, because it used to be the big guy once it got like 20 stacks. Like, once it got like 20 last hits to be at full strength, it used to be able to 3-shot heroes. Unless your hero was classified as a tank, you died in 3 hits. Clunk, 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 dead. They nerfed the shit out of it. It hits way... It takes more damage and hits way less than it used to. It was a little broken. I just know that it got nerfed, either that or... Like, I'm pretty certain it got nerfed, because it used to be. It used to be that it, like, 3-shot people. It was fucking stupid. Only at max strength, though. At summon strength, it wasn't very strong. It was actually pretty fucking weak. 20 stacks, though, made it deal, like, 200 plus damage or something like that, and have, like, 2,000 extra HP. Or maybe it was more than that. And it was basically unkillable and 3-shotting at anybody. What game is this? Istaria, Chronicles of the Gifted. A crafting-focused dragon MMO with other races. There's a total of 12 different races, dragons being the most unique. And also the easiest to play. If you play as one of the other 11 races, it's very, very different. They have multi-classing, a lot more equipment slots, the works. It costs $10 a month sub, and you can play for free up to level 15 without a sub. You're going to IFC or Gen Con, Frog on Phone. Both are close to me. And the only cons that I know of going on in August. Alright, level 56. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get to, like, level 70 crafting after I'm done doing all this. I've leveled up twice just making spell shards. And I haven't even made that many. I mean, there are people with weird personas. I'm just doing some kind of boring crafting while I'm chatting. EverQuest is garbage. I tried it. It was pure garbage. EverQuest was trash. I'm not gonna play Dota while my eye's like it is. I just don't wanna. Like, I can kind of open my eye. But then I would just want to close it again. Yeah. Oh my god. I hated EverQuest. I fucking hated it. Put it this way. They released a server in EverQuest. It was the progression server. So they rewound it to vanilla. Still keeping some quest items in, even though the quests were no longer there. So sometimes you got an item that dropped that wasn't a legitimate item. So that was fun. But according to the wiki had buffed drop rates, not the original. So if something said it had like a 2% chance of dropping, it was actually less than that. A lot of fun going after mobs for that 0.001% drop rate for an item you needed to craft the most basic fucking garbage you could possibly craft. Oh god, the crafting system in EverQuest was the worst fucking system I ever saw. So bad. Like, if you wanted a high tier weapon, you just had to be stupid lucky. Or have a group entirely focused on feeding you the ingredients for that weapon. Because you weren't going to get it any other way. If you had like 20 people, like if you were the owner of a guild, and you had like 20 people that went with you to a place to harvest those enemies, and by the way, like the harvesting these enemies would take like a party of 5 just to kill one. And you had to be lucky that you were in the rotation for that one particular drop. If it even dropped. You could spend the whole day trying to farm it and you wouldn't get a single drop. I made a mid-class D-tier weapon. It took me 2 fucking months of straight grinding to get it. And then the Christmas event rolls around and drops max tier D-level items at random. If you're like, what's the difference between mid D and high D? Literally double damage. Literally. Anybody with a max D weapon would 2-shot me. So I was like, I give up. I give up. This Christmas event ruined the game. Completely ruined the fucking game. I'm done. I think not long after that, the rest of my guild quit too, because the power level difference between those that got lucky with the Christmas event. Because the way it worked is on each of your characters, because you had alts, you had to have alts to play the game pretty much. You needed a buffer. If you didn't have a buffer, you were fucking screwing yourself over. But anyway. Heck, even if you were playing as a buffer, you would still have a buffer as an alt. Like, that's how fucking bad the gameplay was. But anyway. Like, the sheer amount of power creep that came into the game from people getting these max tier weapons, they were literally just going to, like, newbie areas and camping them. Just killing everybody in sight. For fun. Because they could. And there was nothing you could do about it. I was playing EverQuest. It was regular EverQuest with thousands of people on. It was a progression server, so it was pre-whatever it is now. Like, yeah, my guild managed to beat the first boss after I quit. Aberoth? Never even heard of it. Lethality Gaming, yes. Oh, we needed alts. Oh, we needed alts, for sure. To self-buff, because everybody was greedy. Oh, we have no idea how many fucking... Like, we would be running over... Like, some people just had alts that were literally just stalls to sell shit on. Some people were fleecing prices of ingredients so hard it wasn't even funny. Oh, I always undercut them whenever selling anything. Not by much, but only by a little bit. Whenever I got an item, I would definitely undercut it, but most of the time, I was buying. Because I just couldn't fucking get anything. The class I was playing as could not fucking solo anything till later. I never actually got my character to the point where it could solo. I think I was Enchanter. A support class that is actually able to solo once they get past, I think it's like level 30 or something. I never got that far. I gave up. The stuff that was actually giving me XP was proving to be too much for me to handle. The whole Christmas event threw me off. And just the fact that to actually have a weapon so I could deal damage to anything that was my level. The fact that it took me 2 months to just make a fucking weapon, so I was actually able to deal any damage at all instead of nothing. The game had problems. Like, I understand you wanted the game to be progression server. Like, you wanted the game to be the way it used to be, vanilla style. You could have at least put the basic quests in. You could have at least left the basic quests in. There was a basic quest. Like they did two things. They did two things that fucked over the game. Well, three, technically. So 3 things they did that fucked over the game for me. 1, they went with the lower drop rates, which in my opinion was bad. They should have kept with at least the rates on the fucking wiki. 2, they should have kept the beginner quests in because there weren't that many quests to begin with. They should have at least kept those in. And 3, they boosted everybody to level 10. Right off the bat. They boosted everybody to around level 10. So the first area had special crafting. Like, the first area was to teach you the game. At the very start, to teach you the game. The mobs you fought dropped items that allowed you to make yourself some basic weapons, basic armor. But all that was skipped. All that was skipped. The basics needed to actually play the game was taught in the beginner area that we basically just skipped right past. So they triple fucked up. For us, the starting area was just an area covered in orcs, I think. It was literally just an area covered in orcs. And we had to fight like 500 other players that were standing around for spawns, and hopefully we got a tag in to get credit. Or to get XP or something. We were just running around, just hopefully trying to get a tag in, because there was so many people waiting on spawns. Yep. Fucking EverQuest. EverQuest 2 apparently is really nice, but has pay-to-win bullshit. Josh Strife Hayes did a video on EverQuest 2, and yeah, it's bad. It's bad. There's like no players on. EverQuest 2 is dead. Deader than Istaria. That's how fucking bad EverQuest 2 is right now. It is deader than Istaria. Pay to win. Pay to revive, even. Like, it's bad. There's even some bugged quests early on. Like, what the fuck? Do I have enough spell shards? I might have enough for now. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I have most of my inventory full of spell shards. Alright. Oh, time to craft. I believe I can just go to Brastugo and craft. That's not... Pay to win is paying for bonuses you can't get otherwise. A sub is not pay to win. In WoW, you can't. Don't you just sub in WoW to even play? Yeah, you can level in this to 15 without a sub, so... Why is this taking so long to load? Oh well, there it goes. As soon as I said that, it loaded in. Hello, tomorrow. Oh, there's a slick. Hello. Feather Guard Farron Darkstone. Nice. He's all red. Alright. Not sure what spell I'm making. Where's this? Oh, I went right to it. Nice. Okay, what am I making with these spells? Because I know I need to upgrade my spells. Yeah, that requires ingredients I don't have, so it'll be tier 3. What does Get the Primal Knowledge even do? Mutation, Essence, Shaping, Essence, Harvesting, Spellcraft. It's only +6. Yeah, there's no point in making that right now. I already have Breeze 4. I think my Gust is already at 4. Yeah. My Primal Alacrity is at 4. Swift Feet's not an actual spell I can use, is it? I can't use this, right? Yeah, Augmentation, yeah. Dragons can't use Augmentation. My True Grit 4, I already have. Damn it. I am missing so many spells that are tier 4. That sucks. Alright, well, so which of these tier 3s can I even make? Okay, so the current skill I have on this machine is 690, so that's 550. 550. 550. Also 550. 550. These are all 550? 550. 6. Okay, that one's 600. Okay. 600. 550. Okay, it might be Primal Alacrity, might be what I'm making then. Yeah, yep, Primal Alacrity. That's 600. Alright, auto deconstruct, make 50. Huh. That was far less XP than I was expecting. Alright, level 57. And that's doubled too. Wow. If I had the recipe for Blood Bolt 3, I would be making that. That gave me a shit ton of XP. Yeah, Blood Bolt gave me a lot. Alright, 58. Yeah, running out of resources now. Yep, and that's that. So I actually made more spell shards than I needed. That's alright. Can never have too little. You cannot buy a level boost. How old is my dragon? Canonically? No idea. Let's see, 58 crafting. I think I might have enough to do that quest now. Oh yeah, I can consume these tool crystals now. I actually have a high enough crafting level. Nice. The double XP even applies to that. Sweet. Alright, well I needed 3 quickening breezes. And what else did I craft? Oh yeah, a true grit 1. Oh, I can learn Tempest 4. Oh yeah, let me see if I can scribe these spells. No, I still don't have the requirements for most of these. Wow. Oh sweet, I can actually scribe these. Oh, that's a huge power up. I completely forgot about these recipes I had laying around. Yeah, I had these in my vault because I didn't have the crafting level to make them. Oh yeah, that's a ton of recipes. Holy shit, that was most of them. Yeah, see, this one requires level 70. That was an already made spell. Oh, I'm one level off from this spell. It's level 77, 69. Yeah. Primal health 4. Made level 72 for. All right. Well, that's pretty awesome. Oh, scribe jewelry socketing. I didn't have that scribed, huh? Whoops. All right. In that case, oh yeah, I still had more glowing orbs. Okay. I didn't run out. Thought I did. Fair enough. Where are the rest of the spell shards I had? Because I didn't run out of those either. I got some more spells I can make. There they are. Okay, I had more glowing orbs than I thought I did. I thought I used them all up. No, I just simply used what my inventory could hold. Okay. Do I have Promote Vitality 3? No, I do not. Well, I'll make one of those then. Promote Vitality 3. I've been waiting on that one. Promote Intellect 3. I mean, I could also add like Fortify to it, but I don't have Scarab Carapace. I don't really care. I'll make the tier 4s of that sometime soon. But yeah, I need Obsidian and Bright Essence. Hey, Keo. Ooh, I can make Primal Strike 3. don't mind if I do. Oh. I bet the one I have is enhanced, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it isn't. It's not enhanced. Alright. Oh, I want to make a Primals 4 with enhancements. Alright. Primal Spark. What level is this one I currently am using? 2. Okay, well, upgrade that. Yeah, Primal Chain is 4 I bought. Wait, I have Primal Burst too? Oh! What's it take to make this? 1 leg hair, 1 ice golem shard. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, that's fine. It's an upgrade either way. What's my primal attack at? 2. Okay, make that 3. More interested in just getting levels. Making... Yeah? What's up?
I was told to tell you you're being summoned.
Oh, we doing board games?
Yep.
Oh.
You said you had a new one you wanted to try out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing that then. Ooh, her perfume is good. Like cotton candy. Okay. See you guys later.